at the moment. I just need the accuracy of Nomfundo back in there, and she's not scared to put up the shots.
Not the start that you would have wanted, Coach. How do you bounce back in this game?
Well, you know, it's definitely not the start we wanted, but a great fight back from the girls as it is now, and I think we're back in it. So it's about getting our composure back. We look a bit, you know, rushed and a bit shocked with that start, but they settled down nicely, and we just did some breathing, and we said, let's just calm down, and still a lot of time available that we can play.
Yeah, you're talking about the shocking start from the Stings. I mean, you guys also didn't have a great start even last week against the Crinums. How do you change this around?
Oh, look, we'll have to go and see, just check our warm-up. We did change something in the warm-up this week to try and solve it. But we'll re-look at it. Maybe it's a bit of focus, just the girls not as focused as we'd like, or something that's just maybe hindering our warm-up. But we'll check it, and we'll make sure that we're back. Like I say, the way they're fighting at the moment is very pleasing.
All the best for the second half, Coach. They're fighting so hard in the second half.
Thanks, Nance. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, my goodness. Give credit where it's due. She is an extraordinary strategist. She understands what her players can deliver on the court, the timing of her changes, and the words that she speaks to her team. Dr. Elsie Jordan, always expecting excellence, keep raising the standard, and that's exactly what her Fireballs have gone out and done in this third and championship quarter. They are not going to go away. It's not going to land on the lap of the Southern Stings. They're going to have to work clinically to walk away with a victory here.
And Zan, you know what I absolutely love about Dr. Elsie Jordan? She's given credit to Jessica du Plessis and the role that she played in the second quarter, and in the same breath recognizes that in a shooting circle you cannot have reliance on one shooter, and that's why she's brought Mngomezulu back in, because she knows she's not scared to take the shots, but she brings in, you know, gassy flavor in a shooting circle of the Fireballs.
And you know, I do think Nicolene Martin was opting to bring in Nicola Smith in that goal defense position, thinking that du Plessis will still be on court for that stretch over when she's taking the shots. But Dr. Elsie Jordan had another ace up her sleeve. Immediately you see that you've got to make that change and bring in the player that you know can counter what that shooting circle of the Fireballs is presenting at the moment.
Yeah, and talking about potential changes, we see Santesh Kabuya warming up close to the Stings bench, so that could very well be an indication that we may see a quick substitution, because Mngomezulu is running circles around Smith. She's unstoppable. I mean, look at that incredible pace, intelligence coming through from Mngomezulu.
And how brilliant is that, Simi? She started the game, Dr. Elsie Jordan took her off, had a word or two with her. She's recomposed herself, she's dug herself back, she's coming back now to deliver the goods. I'm literally getting goosebumps. You know, that's a caliber of a really, really brilliant player who knows exactly what needs to be done and just gets the job done.
Yeah, she's really playing well in Mngomezulu there. Just brought a different, you know, dynamic in that shooting circle. And you can see now there's enough space, or, you know, the feeders have, you know, good vision on taking that ball into Tineta van Degen. That's something that they've been missing in that, they were missing in that second quarter. And for me, Zan, I think you mentioned something like you thought Nicola Smith was going to come into that goalkeeper position. Yeah, I think that will be a, you know, a great matchup with her and Tineta van Dijk in terms of height as well. And then maybe put Pumza back there, or Santisha in that goal defense position, because, you know, Mngomezulu, like you said, Simi, yeah, she's running alone in that goal attack.
Yeah, you need a goal defense that's going to keep Mngomezulu out of that shooting circle, leaving the one-on-one on Pumza Maweni and Tineta van Dijk, because the moment she steps into that shooting circle, she's so dangerous. She's confident to take the shots, and she splits the defenders apart.
You know what you actually need on Mngomezulu, Zanel? You need a wing defense type of goal defense. That's what you need. Somebody that's going to be solely consumed with Mngomezulu to make sure that she doesn't make her way into the shooting circle.
This is good work defensively from the Fireballs. They're just smothering the Southern Stings in that right pocket. And we know in the previous quarters how many balls they lost trying to force them into that pocket. Look at that defensive work around the circle's edge. Nowhere to go for the Southern Stings. Talia, can she back herself? Yeah, she does well to sink that one.
So there's the player waiting on the wings of the court, Sintesh Kabuya. Could we see a change being made? But the question is where? Where is it that you know, the head coach could potentially pull it back in? She started off well there with Phumza Maweni on that goal keep.
Ladies, all the circles have been shut down by the defenders. We saw the same thing on the side of the Fireballs in Mahloko and Straydom, and now it is the Stings covering the tummy, forcing the shooters rather, to take that ball away from the pole. Look at that, Ngomezulu driving that baseline nicely. Yeah, Simi, I mean, you're asking where Sintesh can be introduced. I'm thinking maybe Phumza is taking a break there. She might be reintroduced in that goalkeeper position, and then Phumza moving back in that goal defense, because they really had the Fireballs under their hand, under their thumb in that two quarters. So I think maybe Nicolene Martins is going to go back into that starting lineup.
This is the undoing of the Southern Stings. I mean, they keep wanting to play themselves closer to the post. You are in your shooting range. Take the shot. The defenders are too alert. They're too awake around there for the Fireballs. Both Talyat and Kennemeyer wanting to play closer. It's not working. Back yourself by converting the goals.
Yep. This is an opportunity for the Fireballs to equalize. They've been trailing for a good 37 minutes in this match. I don't know if there was a case of quick feet, or perhaps we all got caught up by the Ngomezulu magic.
Oh my goodness. She sits there, I think in total disbelief at how they're pulling this back. Her team, the Fireballs, they were never gonna go away. You gotta be prepared to play for 60 flat minutes against a team of this caliber. They are the defending champions, and they're proving their pedigree right now.
They certainly are. So just for context, if you just joined us, the Fireballs have been trailing from the word go. They managed to bridge the gap and equalize. And here is a real test. And if they do make this one count, they will effectively take the lead for the first time in 38 minutes of this match. And Nicholas Smith snatches it away. Oh my goodness! What brilliant work we're seeing being displayed this evening.
Yeah, look at that. Alert is Smith, plays it down court with speed. Mahloko reads it, almost comes away with it, but too quick, too fast for the Stings on the attack. Oh, yeah. This is going to be, oh my word. Dr. Alchio spoke in the pre-match interview. She said, you know, her heart rate is always on 200. She's begging her players not to do that to her. They must take her into consideration as well when they decide to play some interesting moves. Oh, thank goodness Talia got a hold of that rebound. It's been a bit of a struggle in that shooting circle of the Southern Stings, right under the post.
Yep, it has been, and a bit too quiet, but regardless, they are up by 2 goals, the Stings. And Fireballs getting that burning desire. I mean, look at how high up Van Dijk has to come out of the circle, not just to collect, but to draw the defenders as well, leaving the circle wide open for Ngomezulu.
Simeon, defenders of that caliber in Smith and Mawenu, they should know that is white noise. She's moving away from the post, so that is not priority. She can't shoot from there. She's doing such a smart work there, Tanita Van Dijk, to open up Ngomezulu. So there needs to be a bit of communication between the two defenders in Smith and Mawenu.
Good support from skipper Bongi Msomi. Ooh, Nicholas Smith, another exceptional take. I think she's also figured out what works for her. If she chases Ngomezulu, she's going to come second base. So what she's doing, she's hunting, giving the impression that the goalpost area is open, and if she comes out of nowhere, Nicola Smith. So that's two important steals as we hear the strategic stoppage being called by the head coach of the Fireballs, Dr. Elsha Yadon.
And then to give Nicole the whole circle. So chase her, but don't chase her out all the way. Go to the top and then draw back and wait for her. You chase really hard, Tumi can stop that rise. Okay, split the circle to the top. Your space is too small. Don't try and ask the overs, right? Let's go forward. That's what we said. Remember the split. Remember the half of the court, the half circle is open. Like we just use it now. There's lots of space there. Must just calm down, split to the top the nets. You drive the base or the other way around. If you go out, you become the shooter and then we split it from there, right? Don't turn too quickly. Sometimes they're on just on the last second, then look in. We have to cool this back 3 minutes. 5 minutes is needs to be equal.
4, let's go. Okay, fight on 3, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah. We need to pull this back, says Dr. Elsha Yadon. Clear instructions. I love the fact that she says straight chase Taliat into the circle, but Mashoko, don't fully commit on Kanamea when she drives out. And when Taliat is driving to the circle, be there to be able to shut her down.
And I mean, at that point, you know, it's potentially just injecting that sense of self-belief to these players of the Fireballs, because there have been so many instances where they've been so close, 1 goal behind, equalizing, but they're just not breaking that barrier as yet. And I think it's those small changes that Dr. Elsha Yadon is trying to bring into her side.
And again, she mentions that Van Dijk must give herself enough space there. She's too close to the baseline. And don't play the overball, because you're automatically playing to the strength of Maweni and Nicola Smith. Rather be the front option. And Msomi, don't look away too soon. Maybe the third to second, they are open.
Yep, this is good from the Fireballs. We call it playing possession. When they're just keeping that ball alive. And Gomezulu does well then to make it count. It's still a 3-goal game. 3 minutes remaining to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, ladies, for me, it is from the side of the Stings. I think Kanamea is the puller, like Simi said about Ngomezulu. She's the one who's, you know, pulling away the defenders just to allow Talia to be on her own. I mean, you see there when Hermanas gets the ball at the edge of the circle, there's always, you know, they're always faking, taking their time and before they offload that ball. So it's well thought around the edge of the circle, then taking their time. They want to make sure that ball lands into the hands of the shooters. And for the defensively, the Stings, they tend to fall into that double block on Tinita van Dijk, and you know, they leave Ngomezulu all alone. But now I see Smith is doing a much better job, because she sees that what Ngomezulu is trying to do is to split them apart.
And look at that defensive work around the circle for the Southern Stings. But it's the patience from Msomi to control it and play that reset ball, not to force it in until something opens, and it did, with Tanita van Dijk sinking that shot in for the Fireballs.
Yes, and for me, it's the number of reset balls that the Fireballs are not shy from playing. Oh, Tumi Mashoko. Come now. Just when, you know, we thought she's quiet in that defensive third. I mean, look at that, the timing. Completely misleading the attackers.
Oh, again, they fall for the trap. Do the defenders of the Southern Stings that pull, that draw from Ngomezulu, opening Van Dijk, leaving her unattended right under the post.
For me, there isn't enough communication between Maweni and Nicola Smith. They both can't fall for the same player, and like you said, it's the same script. We've seen that play too many times, and how brilliant was that roll-off from Van Dijk.
And the quick release from Gomasis. Immediately she saw her rolling, the ball went, meeting Van Dijk right under the post. Oh my goodness, she is not happy with that one. I'm not quite sure what does the call there. Look at the coach even asking what happened. She understands the importance of that goal. They needed it.
Yep, the umpire did say incorrectly taken, so that goal was denied. which is unfortunate. I mean, Dr. Al-Shaydan was in utter disbelief. And it's also denied on this side of the circle the drama of this match.
We knew that it's going to have plenty of Van Hazen chasing that ball down. We knew there's going to be plenty of drama, moments of sitting on the edge of your seat. It's a nail biter. I mean, Sydney, if they're playing like this, with this intensity at this stage of the tournament, what are we going to expect come semi-finals and finals?
Sure, that's all I can say. But this is world-class netball that is being displayed by these two teams. Only 2 goals in it. The pressure's mounting, the intensity, and certainly firing on all cylinders. But there is 15 minutes remaining that we are yet to see, and it's going to go right down to the wire.
Watch the screen. She puts up a screen a couple of times. Don't pull out of the screen. Sorry. So if Nicola, because what they're doing at the moment is Nicola goes front on her, and then Punza is on the back of Tanita. Then I need a screen. You just pick up Nicola really high, really high. You just stand really broad. We just left it in there that they can come over the head, right? And then we shoot it. Okay? So if you feel, and then on the defense, they go.
So looking at the score breakdown, first quarter going